If you've played TrainStation 2 for any length of time, you run into this message when you try to unload a train. Warehouse full. Well, what do you do about that? The problem is that your warehouse has a limited capacity, and if you click on the icon on the left here, you can see at the bottom, my warehouse is full at 4100. And so I can't put anything more in, so what I have to do is make some space. So how do you make space? Often I will throw away things like coal or wood. I'll remove some. Coal or iron ore are good because they're quick to get more of. In this case, I happen to be in a good spot because I have a ship ready to go. So in my case, the ship ready to go, I can get rid of everything by accepting accepting what he's offering, and he'll take all of those things away and empty my warehouse for me. So the big question is, how do you get more space in your warehouse? Well, your warehouse space is determined by population. So if you go back to your warehouse and you try to upgrade it, it says the next step is to 4,200, but I need 10,020 people and 720 coins. The coins never is a problem, but how do I get more people? Well, you get more people by expanding your town. Now, you can see my town here is pretty much empty because I'm following the 5 building rule that a lot of people refer to in the forum. And the 5 building rule is basically you only leave out what buildings you want to upgrade. The rest of them you can archive or basically put away. Because if you click on one of these guys, if you click on one that doesn't have an X on it, you can see the top icon on the right top is basically an arrow pointing to a box. And what that means is that you can put it away into storage. And to bring it out of storage, I click on the building with the $ icon on the left. And you can see that I have in inventory, I have a lot of buildings in inventory. And so the idea of the 5 building rule is that you can put almost all of your buildings in inventory and only keep out the ones that you want to upgrade, and that way you can control which buildings get upgraded. Because as you can see, you always have 4 buildings that are available to upgrade at any time, and so you need a 5th one so that when you finish one of these upgrades, the 5th one is the one that gets selected for the next upgrade. So you can see that it basically limits the game and forces it to only choose among these 5 for which building gets upgraded next. That way you can upgrade all your low-level ones first and proceed through. So putting in storage does not decrease your population. That's very important. It does not decrease your population, so there's no harm in putting it in storage, except you don't have a pretty city here. And while you have these upgrades, don't be afraid to throw away these upgrades. Like this one here wants, the biggest problem with upgrades is that they want plans. And for me, I was running out of blue plans. You can see at the top there that I've got 1 blue plan, 470 yellow plans, and 363 red plans. So blue plans are my limit. And this one here wants 20 blue plans, which I think is ridiculous. So I have no problem saying junking it and replacing it with a new one. Now, when I replace it, what would happen is that the 5th one would then be selected for an upgrade. And it might need a whole bunch of blue plans too. Who knows? But you can always, you can keep replacing these plans until you get one that either doesn't need plans at all or needs less blue plans or whatever plans you're short of. So that's kind of the long and short about upgrading your warehouse. Your size of your warehouse is only dependent on the size of your population. It doesn't matter what level you are. Like I'm level 195. Doesn't matter. There are lots of people who have a level lower than mine who have bigger warehouses because they have worked very hard to increase their population. So the only real way to increase your population is to build more buildings. Or to complete maps. So for example, if you look here, there's these 2 buildings that are locked. I can't I can't deploy the USA Chrysler building here because I haven't finished that map. Same thing for the France map. I haven't finished the France map. So once I finish that region, I'll get Eiffel Tower, and that'll give me 80 more population. So that's a real good incentive to finish a map. I just haven't done it yet because Pixel Federation and their infinite wisdoms keeps running all these events over and over back to back, and I hardly get a chance to breathe. But that's a whole different topic. So that's the story on Warehouse Full. Basically, you have to keep growing your population, and when you grow your population, then you can upgrade your warehouse. And again, when you upgrade your warehouse, you basically just need a little bit of money, but you need enough population to be able to do it. So keep playing the TrainStation 2. Hope you enjoy it, and feel free to like and subscribe below. Thanks very much.